Dr. Ranganathan, this is about his legacy. This is about Trump being benevolent to the world and ensuring that we don't have horrible, horrible, and sorry to say, don't like to use adjectives, but perverse leadership imprisoning their own people and exporting terror.
Good evening, Rahul, and good evening to my fellow panelists. You know, I could listen to this conversation for hours because I speak as a layman and there are experts out here. But there is a reason why I remain a layman because, pardon me, I disagree with three of the views put forward by the experts. They let me come one by one. As far as, Mehak ji, who's a Republican analyst, says, well, yes, India should not condole the express condolences at the death. Yes, she's right. I agree with her. But then America should be the last person telling us what to do, what not to do. Just barely a month after Pakistan perpetrated a dastardly terror attack on us, and we retaliated in Operation Sindoor that America did not support openly, you had President Trump welcoming the two perpetrators, barbarians of Pakistan, onto the White House. This is how much they respect India's identity and independence as far as it comes to combating terror. So let's not take lessons from America. Number two, as far as my good friend Tatiana ji is concerned, I'm coming one by one, so please pardon my ignorance out there. When she says it is up to the Iranians to decide who their leader should be, may I humbly disagree, because here was a supreme leader who was a commander of the Iranian armed forces that were directly or indirectly at war with Israel. He was a leader who was clandestinely enriching uranium, existential threat to Israel, who publicly said in 25 years, I want to wipe Israel off the map, who was supporting terror organizations that were perpetrating terror around the world, including Hezbollah and Hamas, who killed and maimed thousands of Israelis. Would he not be a legitimate target? I mean, you know, replace Iran with Pakistan and Israel with India, and 100 out of 100 Indians would say if any Pakistani were to do exactly the same things, India has a legitimate right to go after him.
Yeah.
So that's point number two. Point number three is, let me come very quickly to two things that are arguments in favor of Israel and America and two against. In favor, they have awesome intelligence on the ground. We saw on day one, they eliminated 50 of the top Iranians. That speaks a lot about the intelligence that the Israelis and the Americans have. Number two, awesome firepower. There is no doubting that. Number three, majority of the Iranians are or were against this despotic regime. This is not to say this was the only despotic regime that has nuclear arsenal. Okay. There is hypocrisy there. I agree with Tatiana. But the fact is, I think Israelis and Americans are banking on from the ground up, the rebellion starts to topple the existing regime. The things that are against Israel and America is very simple. America, this war is not the same as Putin's war in Ukraine. In the last 3 years, conservative estimate says that 320,000 Russian soldiers, just the soldiers, not civilians, have been killed. Putin is prepared for a long, drawn-out war.
Okay.
I mean, which other country would accept 320,000 soldiers killed? Here, you have, 10 body bags coming in, and Trump is going to have jitters. So that is one thing that is profoundly against. Please remember, America has never won a long drawn-out war. Vietnam, it lost 47,000 US soldiers. We know how it ended. Afghanistan, we know how it ended. So unless this was going to be a quick war, it is going to be a disastrous war for America.
So let me tell you, viewers, there's some breaking news coming in, and I'm going to go straight across to tell